Wordle. Anybody have an opening word for the Wordle? Any word will do. Any word will do. Oops, this is a little loud for me anyway. Not enough of Mario Lopez's 11 herbs and spices, but good PP otherwise. That's a fair point. I mean, we also got KFC after that. It paid off in dividends. I don't even think KFC would have minded us if we pirated the thing, because hot damn, they got their money back anyway. Because we spent $30 on KFC. Deserved, to be honest. Isn't that the reality TV show where the people are in pain on an island for money so we can laugh at them? No. I mean, kind of. I mean, that is like what people think about it. First of all, now they have yes. It's not that though. Let's be real. OSHA would never allow that. It is, they get food, they don't do it on camera. They get food on camera too. But are they famous people? They're not famous people. No. It's Survivor is they put people on an island, right? There are two tribes that they put on an island. And the idea is that they compete with each other, 2 or 3 tribes depending. And the team that loses in competition has to vote somebody out. So they go through a little like survival of the fittest kind of situation where they vote each other out. But there's like lots of little politics and there's strategy that goes on. It's very interesting. They don't starve them. To be real, they don't starve them. Season 1 or 2 maybe a little bit, but I don't think they quite understood what they were doing yet. Now it's very now it's a lot more about the like social of it. Glory, welcome in. I think the Dutch have a version of that with famous people. I think the Dutch did Survivor before America did. It just didn't catch on here. They might also have a version with famous people too. The Netherlands and I think Sweden are both often used to test reality TV shows before they go to the US. But in the US, this is Survivor. It's been gone for 50 years. Like, it's very established. It's very like some people watch it like it's a sport. Like, it's very intensive. How you doing, Chloe? Did you fix your audio? Anybody have an opening word for the Wordle, by the way? Oh, wait a minute. I saw on Discord, Cloud. Let's do Cloud. C-L-O-U-D. I saw on Discord that nobody got this until it was the very end. So I'm gonna try a weird word, and I've been thinking about it. I think it's either a Q, an X, or a Z. So I need to put a Q, an X, or a Z right here. Also, we need an L. How about laxed? L-A-X-E-D. How about laxed? Oh my god, I can't tell you how much I thought I got it. Laser! Oh shit. Laser, Learzer. Fuck. Wasted a D. I mean, I didn't waste a D. Also, the chat is cut off by your camera. Is that true? Maybe I made my camera too big. Or I can, you know what? Even smarter. Because I'm a genius. I can move chat up a little bit. You're right. It is one off. Where is immovables? Allow them to be moved. Specifically chat. And let's... there we go. How's that? That looks better. And now I gotta lock that shit before I fuck it up. Belle just loves the D. I do. Who does? Who doesn't? How about A and D isn't a D wasted for real. I think L. No, obviously not that. L-I? Lizard. 3-stream streak? Let's go! Lines is a pretty good one. Lines is a pretty good one. I was hoping to get whatever this is early. Let's try lines, although I think it can't end in an S like that. I know that's a weird, obscure thing, but MKW Joseph told me it can never be an S. L-I-N-E-S. Oh, God. I was like, MKW, you fucking lied to me. Okay. They never do plurals. Okay. That's real. Hot damn, though. L-I-N-E... Liney? Is that a word? Linette? Linen! Linen! It's gotta be linen. GG's. GG's. Good thing I didn't just start getting X's and Z's and Q's. Incredible. 10 out of 10. Let's do the next one. What do we got? We got the connections. Hold on. Fleetwood. Mac. That's definitely a misdirect. Hold on. A flank. A brisket. These are steak types. Fastidious. A hanger steak. A hanger steak is one, right? A hanger steak, a flank steak, a brisket. Yeah, hanger steak is definitely a thing. Maybe brisket isn't right. What if it's like dipper, quicksand, neighbor, a hook? Is a hook steak a thing? That can't be a thing, right? It kind of sounds like a thing. Apple steak? Okay, so my problem here is that it's a flank steak, hanger steak, and then just brisket. Which makes me think that brisket is wrong. And maybe there's something about these being more abstractly steak. Brisket isn't steak. See, we're vibing here. What about touch steak, rod steak, shelf steak, a butt steak, fastidious steak, dipper steaks, quickstand steak, neighbor steak, Fleetwood steak, brisket steak, hook steak, mac steak, quicksand. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Quicksand, Fleetwood, brisket, and fastidious. Quick, fleet, fast, brisk. Oh. Clean. And it's the purple. Starting with synonyms for speedy. 10 out of 10. Thank you for the follow. I'm glad you're having fun. That's Pio. I think is he in the background? You can kind of see him. That's his little butt right there. That's his tail. Hey, Executive Pirate, how's it going? Neighbor. Flank, these are to be to the side of. Big Mac, Big Dipper. Oh my God. Hold on. Big Apple, Big Brother, Big Dipper. I need one more. Yeah, Big Apple, duh. Hey, I'm walking here. Type shit. Big Mac. Oh, I missed that. My bad. Never saw it. I thought I already clicked on that, to be honest. To touch. to touch, to abut, to neighbor, to flank. That's to be next to. Easy dub. That's got to be the green, for real. Shelf, rod, shelf, hanger, hook. Things that you can put your clothes on. Seen in a closet. Mine was better. Mine was better. All right, next, easy dub. Let's do the mini. All right, we are ready to start solving, and we're gonna be, Oscar-nominated films. They are films. I would have said Oscar-nominated films, but like, whatever. When tripled, that's correct. I don't know. That one's hard. Cover up to... We're gonna have to figure that one out. Make up for one's sins. Confess. Sorry, my inner Catholic came out. To make up for one's sin. Obfuscate. Might be a bit long. I like it though. It's such a nice word. It is a nice word. Can't possibly be correct in this particular sense, but it's a good word. Obfuscate. That's a 10 out of 10 word. Title film character says that'll do. That's Shrek. That's Shrek. S-H-R-E-K. Easy dub. Pocket janglers. Keys. Keys for sure. Cover up. I think this is makeup. This is talking about makeup. Yeah, I know I wanted to address the word the same with discombobulated. I mean, that's got a good mouthfeel for a word. For sure. For sure. Nerd. Dork. Probably dork. I'm gonna guess this is wrong. D-O-R... Dork? What the fuck is this then? Cinema. Oscar nominated. F1 or One Battle After Another. Both Oscar nominated films. I'm not really sure otherwise what it would be, so we're gonna have to come back to that. Highest digits in Sudoku, 9s. Yeah, let's go. All on the same page there. The first word, what's the world's first chess set carved from? Ivory. I-V. I'm gonna assume the world's first chess set was carved out of maybe a rock. Maybe. And I think just the one that we happen to see is ivory. 5 Across movie. Well, then nerd would be wrong. Geek! Oh, that's so much better. I'm not enough of a bully to know these words. When triple ding. Ding ding ding. That makes sense. Make up for one's sins. That's simony. No. Atone, fuck. Okay, I'm not Catholic enough for that one either. Atone is a good word, honestly. Hot damn. All right, let's do the global. Anyone have an opening guess for the global? Any country will do. Any country that has not committed the heinous act of colonialism, that is. I almost forgot that part. I feel like atone would be a good cryptic crossword answer. I agree. It's a very good word. Atone is a good word. We won't be starting with that one for sure. Sierra Leone. Let's send Sierra Leone. Uh, Leone. Send it. Sierra Leone, we are 6,000 kilometers from Sierra Leone. That could put us maybe at Uruguay, but my guess is we're somewhere over here. 6,000? Okay, probably somewhere over here. I'm gonna go with Lebanon. Lebanon is cooler, not by too much. Angola could work. I'm thinking even further south. I might go with Eswatini. Oh my god, we are entirely in the wrong direction. You think Canada is 6,000 kilometers away? Canada is warmer, 2,000 kilometers from Canada. Could it be... I'm trying to think if Iceland is closer or further. Yeah, I'm thinking we're around here. Probably. Maybe, let's do Guyana. Let's do Suriname. Suriname is also closer, but not really by that much. Is Puerto Rico a country here? I don't really know. That's Puerto Rico, which also sounds cool, but Puerto Rico. It's a territory, doesn't count. It's a fucking island. It is, and the problem is, which one? I'm gonna say Haiti, maybe? Let's go! Okay. Okay. Honestly, we guessed in the wrong direction each time. Can't be helped. But like, low-key, it's almost the exact same looking distance to there. I feel like you showed the haters, you're goddamn right. I feel like we just got unlucky several times there. Like distance-wise, we were right on there. I think I'm finally understanding what a kilometer is. Let's do the Worldle. I mean, I think we all know what this is. Say it with me. This is Poland. Shadowstorm, welcome in. We were all thinking that, right? I feel like the Worldle is like incredibly bad content because either I know the country or I have no idea what the country is. There is no amount of hints that they can give me that'll be like, oh, that one. As the presidents once said, oh my God. What? Technically, he wasn't president when he said that. So, America only slightly shamed by that. Oof. I have no concept of the shapes of European countries. That's so funny. If you asked me, I could almost perfectly draw you a map of Europe. I know that sounds like hubris, as I'm tempted to whip it out right now, but like, I think I'm asking, you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Paint. It'll be fast, I promise. Let's zoom out on this a little bit. Let's give ourselves a decent brush, something like that. It'll just be close. That's just the autism talking. It literally is. I've played enough Hoi 4 recently to know what Poland is shaped like. That's so true. They take a central role in that one too. So let's see this Portugal. There's a little bit there with Gibraltar. You come up here, it comes there. The Bay of Biscay, that's Brittany. Some Normandy action. Come back up here. There's a bit of Holland. Up here, Denmark. And then you come around, and then you hit there. That's Prussia. And then you come up. I'm running out of space. That's Courland, which is now... What is it now? What is Courland now? It's Latvia. Come back up for Estonia. And then you got a whole bunch of Russia over here. And then over here, that's Marseille. Come down, that's Italy. It looks exactly like a boot. No notes. Whoops. That looked bad. We won't come back to that, but you know what? We'll take it under advisement. Around here, down along the Illyrian coast, and then in here for whatever that bay is called, then there's the Laconia area of Greece. Come around here, and then the Achaean region. Up here, there's Thessalonica, and then the Bosphorus comes out like that, sorry. And then you're into the Black Sea, and then I can't do it. Okay, that's better than I expected. That looks right-ish. I'm gonna be honest, if I had my hand to draw it, I would have been a lot better. I'm gonna be real though, that's pretty decent. Also, UK not included, because the UK made their decisions and they have to live with that. Oh, but you make an excellent point. You make an excellent point. Ireland. Ireland gets included. Iceland is also not part of the Europe. We can just skip the Nordics. We got one of them. We got Denmark. We hate the Nordics. United Europe. We no love for Swedes. We can take Malmo and Visby. The rest won't fit. We got Visby, Malmo, and a little bit of Gotland. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. We can include some of the islands. I was trying to do it all in one mark, but I guess I can't do that. Europe I can do. Europe I can do. MKW! Were you summoned by somebody saying United Kingdom? Because you live in Seattle? Still forgetting Sicily. Oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't look anything like that. That was a horrible Sicily. I'm telling you right now, it is the mouse. There's Mount Etna right there. There is Palermo, and there is Syracuse. Have you washed your hair yet? Yes, I have. It's still drying. It's still drying. Do you at that? I feel like that's a preface for saying you don't like the hair. It is lying a bit heavy right now. But anyway, I told you I could do this. Also, there's Crimea here-ish. And then Turkey is here, but they're kind of part of Europe, but only this part. You're so front-loaded for people to hate. I'm so front-loaded for people to hate. What does that mean? I'm telling you, I am so good at the shape of countries. Anyway, next one. Let's do the flaggle. Anybody have an opening guess for the flaggle? You expect someone to hate it before they say anything. Yeah, well, that's just life experience. That's life experience of being a pessimist. Peru? Let's send Peru. Peru? Is this Mali? I think this might be Mali. It's not Mali? Oh, shit. Ghana. Ah, fuck. This one's hard. A lot of these flags have the same general ideas to them. What countries did we say on the global? Oh shit, no, they show the flags. They show the flags, I can't do that. Senegal, let's send Senegal. GG? Oh, the arrows told us we were basically in the right area. I just couldn't remember which one was which. GG's, excellent. GeoGrid. Yeah, I mean, I usually ignore the arrows because usually I can figure it out. But if we're being honest, after we guessed Mali and it wasn't it, I probably should have been looking at the arrows. All right, let's try this. Is a monarchy Jersey? Jersey? I think Jersey's gonna do fucking numbers. Fuck yeah! We're starting off strong. We're starting off strong. Now, can we do Guernsey somewhere? Isle of Man? Top 20 in oil production. Okay, there's some good options here. Australia for top left. I feel like, well, I mean, Australia for top left, I mean, capital is not the most populated city and is a monarchy. That's not a bad shout. That's not a bad shout. I can't remember any of the other ones that would qualify for this, so I think we're gonna go with Australia. Not Australis. That would be the Latin second declension neuter. Oof. Top 20 in oil production is a monarchy. I mean, there's a few options. Bum bum bum. Just say anything at this point. I mean, fair. Top 20 in oil production is a monarchy. I feel like the best options are... Ooh! Norway is not a bad shout. I mean, Saudi Arabia would definitely work. My problem with Saudi Arabia is that it might be too common. I do think, however, Norway might be an incredible get. I do think a lot of their fossil fuels are in natural gas. Okay, we'll take it. Social credit. It's social credit. The command is social credits, or I think you need an S on it. My bad. You would have lost so many social credits if any of those had gone through. What the fuck is the command? Not a monarchy. Norway is a monarchy. You know how I know they're a monarchy? Because their like prince just got implicated in the Shadowstorm. You haven't done anything for social credits yet. If you hit attendance or roll call, you'll get some social credits for almost free. I meant Canada isn't a monarchy. Yes, it is. The Queen is still on their money. Yeah, their king got implicated by Epstein or something. No, you gotta, it's a redeem. It's a redeem. The roll call, I think, is a redeem, right? Yeah, there you go. Let's go. You got like 20 social credits now. You might be negative because you also checked your score. Top, middle, Heard, and McDonald Islands. Yo, what the fuck? Heard, H-E-A-R-D, and McDonald Islands. What? What are these places? You said top middle? You said top middle. It even showed up, which is weird. Do Canada for middle right. Middle right? C-H-I-L-E. Fuck. Do you think Chile fits for either of these, for this one in particular? Middle right. Oh, Canada. Canada's good here. Canada? Actually, Canada would work for both of them. Canada would work for both of them, but we can send it here. I think it would also work here, and I think more people would send it here, to be fair. It's a little funny that Prince Andrew got arrested for ties to the disgraced financier, but not for but for insider trading. It is really funny. It's also kind of funny that Epstein was American and, you know, did a lot of American stuff, but only non-Americans seem to be facing any kind of consequences, which is kind of funny. A very American style of justice, you know? Name is 6 letters long, coastline on the Atlantic Ocean. I really wanted to do Chile. Bottom right, Guinea. That's not it. Guinea. Guinea. Rare. I'm surprised. Yeah, what a surprise, exactly. Coastline on the Atlantic Ocean. Capital is not the most populated city. How about South Africa? I think South Africa's worth a shout here. South Africa? Not the best. Okay, we've had a bit of a decline since our legendary jersey. Flag with only 3 colors. I mean, it's also because selling state secrets is something that the UK actually doesn't want, whereas they don't really care about the other stuff as much. Or it seems. I Show Speed by Mr. Beast. How you doing? Welcome in. Let's see. Flag with only 3 colors. Capital is not the most populated city. Capital is not the most populated city. Flag with only 3 colors. I mean, that's America, right? Like, number 1 answer there is US, for sure. Otherwise... Wait, bottom middle Malawi. Hot damn. Malawi. Oh! Excellent use of a Malawi. Top 20 in oil production. No. Flag with only 3 colors. Flag with only 3 colors. What do we got? Flag with only 3 colors. Top 20 in oil production. Oh man, Norway would have been pretty good here too. I got nothing. Flag with only 3 colors. I mean, US is number 1 in oil production. US is number 1 in oil production. What are the flags? What are the colors on the flag for Venezuela? Venezuela? I think Venezuela would work, right? It's yellow, blue, and red. I just can't remember if the flag, if the stars on their flag are yellow or white. How many colors on Azerbaijan? Azerbaijan, what color? I think it might be 3. There's like a light blue and white on the stars. Okay, so not that then. I think it's Azerbaijan, I think is light blue and white. I can't remember any of the other ones. I don't think Oman is in the top 20 in oil. I mean, I guess it's possible. I don't really know any of the anywhere from 10 to 20 as well. Cocos Islands for top middle. What the fuck? How do you know the flag for the Cocos Islands? That's crazy. What? The brown kept us alive. That's crazy. That's an excellent poll. How did you know that? What is your Slumdog Millionaire story to get you to the Cocos Islands? Top 20 in oil production. Flag with only 3 colors. I do like the idea of Azerbaijan. I am Lair Bear. As a nerd. How do you spell Azerbaijan? Azerbaijan? I think it's 3 colors. It might be 4. Fuck. I gotta look up the Azerbaijani flag. Azerbaijan. Fuck, there's one more color. There's white. I forgot about the white. Actually, if I'm being really honest with you, I thought this bar was white also. And this would have also just been the same color white. No, I thought you were onto something. I knew that the light blue was there and I knew the red was there. I didn't know what color this was. Well, actually, I thought this was white and I didn't know if this was yellow or white. Devastating. Back to the GeoGrid. How do we do? We're still... Oh, my top 3 squares beat 91% of players. Honestly, it looks like most people missed at least one. I thought it might have been black. Yeah, when there's like details on the flag, sometimes I also question if they have a look at this cursed emote I have. That is fucking cursed. That is absolutely cursed. What is the flag of India has a little, it has 3 colors and then a little wheel in the center, which I think is a spinning Jenny, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that wheel, is that wheel orange? Maybe the wheel is one of the colors in the bars. No, that would have been a 4th color because it's orange, white, blue, and green. Carpet museum? Was I getting an ad for a carpet museum? It's very possible. It's very possible. I would love a carpet museum. Honestly, do you think they would sell us a reasonably priced carpet also? Algeria, I don't know what the flag for Algeria is. I should learn that. Algeria would have worked. Unless there's a, no, not algae. Unless there's an outline. No, there's no outline. That would have worked. Anyway, what's the next one? The food guesser. Let's do the food guesser. The daily. Algae stream. Let's go. Mutton, potatoes, carrots. Leeks, onions, black pepper, water, salt, optional beef, celery, and parsley. This shit doesn't look okay. Everything else looks okay. I kind of feel like this... You don't think this might be England? The United Kingdom? It kind of feels like the United Kingdom to me. But I guess you both did say kind of greater Scandinavia countries. Maybe Iceland. I'm gonna do some metagaming and say that this plate and on top of another plate does not feel you don't know English food. I mean, mutton is pretty common in England, English food, isn't it? I still think that this is probably, let's go with I mean, Iceland, maybe. Let's send to Iceland. Iceland. Warm? Let's try, I mean, warm would be England, just saying. United Kingdom. It's not, you're right. But let's be real, we're close. It's Norway. GG's. I don't think you'd find mutton in the UK. Is that not true? Isn't mutton, sheep? Is that not what mutton is? Am I wrong? Yeah, okay, so I didn't think Norway only because Norway is usually fish. Normally lamb is way more common. That's so rude. Lamb just feels like a sad way of eating anything. Sad because of the lamb of it, you know? Like you don't call pork baby pig. Lamb is delicious. I'm sure it is. It's got one of the highest carbon footprints though. Not to be a dickhead. I can't wait to eat lamb at Easter. Is that an Easter food? Lamb. That's so fair, I guess. It's not really my thing, but you know, to each their own. Also, when I was a kid, when I was a kid, I went and visited my grandparents at their nursing home. They had like a very nice nursing home for some fucking reason, but they served lamb there. And next to the lamb, there was like this green jelly thing, and I was like, cool, free jelly. So I scooped up some jelly, and I thought I'd have some delicious jelly. Turns out it's mint sauce, yeah. And I fucking hated it. It's so bad. I mean, I was just a kid. How could I have known? I thought it was Jell-O. I still think that was kind of yum, though. That could be New York. Straight up, that could be... It could possibly be Philadelphia. This strikes me as New York. This does not. I've never seen whatever the fuck this is. Goatee Diet Pepsi. Never heard of that. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of it, TBH, but I have it so irregularly that I can withstand it. Is that what's pastrami? Is it like brisket? It's oh yeah. I think pastrami is like brisket, to be honest. I think it is. It looks like roadkill on dry bread. Yeah, I mean, like, it looks like the world's worst pastrami sandwich. But the fact that they use the word pastrami tells me this has to be the United Kingdom. I mean, the United States. Yeah, pastrami is like, I think it's beef that's like slow roasted. Smo roasted, what the fuck? There is text. I mean, it might even say, if I can get rid of this menu, it might even send a salami to your boy in the army. Rent out cats for your next function. There's no fucking shot this is Cat's Diner. There's no fucking shot this is Cat's Diner. This looks way worse than what cats should be given. Does it have an address? I mean, we could, I mean, if it is cats, I could tell you the address. No fucking shot Cat's Diner looks that bad. What the fuck? It's definitely New York. This is America. United. I wish I had a boy in the army. The pastrami on rye. It's a pastrami on rye. I'm gonna say, honestly, I don't love pastrami sandwiches. It's way too much meat for me. That being said, I'm probably one of the few people that's hitting pass on that. It's so much meat, it gives me the ick. Never had it. If you go to New York, have it as like a cultural experience, I guess. But like, it's too much meat for me, it gives me the ick. It's just too much. I'm not a big sandwich person. Me neither, which gives me a massive disadvantage in the Netherlands. They love a sandwich. This looks like Germany. I think we can all agree this looks like Germany. Flour, eggs, milk, sugar, butter, yeast, salt, rum, lemon zest, vanilla extract. This has got to be Germany, right? The only sandwich I like is a baguette. I mean, I like baguettes with butter, maybe like an herb butter if I'm feeling zesty. Sandwich! I'm gonna hit Germany. We're hot? Hungry, maybe? Hungry. GG's. Sandwich, I am Dutch. Yep, okay, that checks out extra. I'm telling you, every Dutch person eats a sandwich for lunch. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'll hit yum on that. It's literally a pastry. It actually sounds fucking delicious. The 3% who said no misclicked. Final score? I still don't know how to read this. How do you say sandwich in Dutch? It's broodje. I don't know why I gave them a Norse accent. It's broodje. It's like little bread, I think it would directly translate to. Oh, or a boterham also. What is the difference between broodje and butterham? Is there any? Boterham. Is there a difference between the two, or is that my imagination? I feel like, yeah. Butterham is a slice of bread. Okay. And broja is a sandwich. Okay, that makes sense. I have to go to the bathroom really bad. We had an early redeem of the AG1. I'll be right back with the, what's next? The Scrandle? But give me like a minute and a half here. P-break image, camera. Where's the camera? Face cam and microphone. MKW doing crazy things in the chat. Please tell me that literally Boterham means butter ham. Yes, it does. Yeah. It is a very direct language. A very descriptive language. Where's the P-break image? There we go. All right, let's do the daily Scrandle. Oh, let me move myself. Hold on. I love KW just ruined your thing. That's so funny. That's so funny. Oops. That's so funny. Left? Yeah, I mean left. Wait, you think left? I mean, the bun looks better on left. The beef looks better on right. This one's a close one. Oh, the cheese is melted here. You make an excellent point. And the cheese is melted more. The cheese is melted more. The beef looks better over here, but we're going to hit that for sure. The fact that the cheese is melted kind of carried it over the edge. That, I don't know what that is. Sour herring in a roll. I legitimately thought this might be the Netherlands. I don't know what sour herring means. It sounds gross though. Also 350. Yeah, that's fair. American style question mark. What is this? Salt and pepper, crispy chicken and loaded fries. American style. I'm gonna be honest with you. I guess the only thing that's even vaguely American here is the chicken here. Wow, that is one of my favorite ways that Dutchisms, I guess, is that how you spell wow is so good. I love the spelling of wow in Dutch. I would pass on both. I would too. I would definitely be more willing to try the salt and pepper crispy chicken loaded fries though. Thanks. It's not a mouthfeel because it's the same word, but you know what I mean. Visually, I feel like it says it better. Curry chips and cheesy dog versus the Old English sausage. Ye Old English sausage. It's okay, I'll eat all the cabbage. That does make that one significantly better. The best WoW is WoW. No, I'm telling you, the U does numbers. The U is so good. Right? Yup, you think right? Right and left? This is crazy. Why would you say right? Also, Ik Beta, you're giving me mixed signals by saying left and then sending the emote for right. U is good. U is very good. Left is too wet. I mean, I do think there's literally too much on here, but you gotta respect the dedication to the game to have it so artistically and meticulously painted with condiment. Like, that dog is the canvas, and the minimum wage employee at the vendor is the artist. You know what I mean? That's an easy win for the old sausage. Old English sausage sounds like a sugar daddy profile. It's an excellent point. Oh no! Oh no, a sausage wrap. Why is America doing that? What the fuck? JK, lol, ban me. No. Honorable nut. Honorable nut. Right looks, I don't know. Yeah, this is not great. I don't know why America's doing this. I literally thought this had to be Norway based on the fact that it's a sausage wrap, which is crazy. This is a rough one though. Left looks like someone vomited. Yup. That is kind of always what beans look like, in my humble opinion. Left would taste good. I don't know if I agree with you. That being said, I think it's hard to vote for sausage wrap. That is a sad wrap. Yeah. It is, honestly, at a stadium, this presentation is a fucking war crime. Also, I can't zoom enhance here, but you see this right here, where my mouse is? That's a fucking bubble. The bubble implies some horrible texture here. James Slayer for the 2-time, let's go. I still think this one's gonna win, but it's a race to the bottom. Austin has done surprisingly well. It's a mushroom pie, chicken and mushroom. It's chicken and mushroom. I like mushroom. I feel like mushroom is actually, this one's saving grace. Peas unavailable. That's so funny. I'm going over here. Fuck. I just thought that if you ordered it and then peas were unavailable, if you didn't like it, then you'd be more mad because you didn't get the one that you liked. You know what I mean? Because I assumed that you'd be like, ah, shit, they didn't have... I love the all-day cookie dough. This does feel like an easy left. It's a carne asada. Loaded nachos. A BEC... OB. Let's go. With a can of VB. I don't know what VB is. That's some Australian shit. Is that like Pepsi? Is that like unbranded Pepsi? Should have gone left, skill issue. I couldn't say yes to that much beans. Your glasses? Let's head over here. The Victory Beer. Oh, is that what it's called? VB? I'm assuming that is Victory Beer. I can't make out the can. I didn't know, is Victory Beer a thing? I just say dumb stuff. I mean, that's kind of like what I do all the time. Victoria, maybe. That's fair. I still see VCT. It's definitely an O. It's gonna be some Australian shit. I don't really know Australian shit, so I think the carne asada is gonna win all day. Like, doesn't matter what the beer is.
No.
A Greek salad versus pulled pork nachos. Okay, I think the Greek salad looks bad. I don't particularly like these nachos, but I think that it's gonna clear this no problem. No problem. Sounds sad. It is a bit sad. I don't feel like Qatar is necessarily known for their culinary expertise. It's an easy win for FC Cincinnati. Oh, I have a gross story. For the first time in my life, I cracked an egg yesterday and it was black. What the fuck? What happened to your egg? That never happened to me before. I mean, that's still never happened to me. I think I've cracked maybe 1,000 eggs. That's fucking rancid. Where are you getting your eggs, bro? Was it a disreputable farmer's market? That's crazy. But I get them from the greengrocer who gets them direct from the farm. Aw, shit. Unfortunate. We do get like really nice eggs here every once in a while. They're like, I assume that they're nice. The yolk has a really good color to it. Nuttable, honestly. A really nice, like golden orange kind of color. I don't know if that makes it better, but it looks better. Salmon and noodles versus cheese. I mean, it's the salmon and noodles, no problem. That's an easy dub. We got hot dog in Poland with coleslaw, crispy onions, ketchup, and mustard. That one's gonna slap. I'm legitimately salivating. This one, cheeseburger and fries for 15 pounds is crazy. That's crazy. I think everybody's on team right. Producer Liz is saying left. You're giving me the one that's doing the L shape. That means left. Hot dog. Da-na-na. Meat skewer? What is this shit? Farafa and Mola Verde.
Nut.
I've never heard of that. Hot damn, you must have built up some nut bucks. Oh my god, that's what I should call channel points. That'd be so fun. Should I rename channel points to nut bucks? That's so funny. Meat skewer with farafa. I don't know what farafa or molho verde is. I probably sounded my most white in that moment. Farafa and molho verde. I don't know what that is. Versus baked potato. I mean, that is... I mean, I may have sounded white a second ago, but that is the whitest thing I've ever seen. In Austria Christmas market. It's kind of hard to rate something bad at the Christmas market. I see so many reasons why I never attend sports events and stadiums. That's so fair. I think it is the left one for sure. Honestly, I do think it is the left one. For sure. I don't know what Mojo Verde is. I guess you know what? We're gonna look it up. We're gonna learn something today. Molho Verde. What is Molho Verde? Greek sauce. Okay, so it's like the Greek yogurt thing. I'm assuming. Scrandle. This one seems like an easy, right? Probably.
Nut.
Hot damn, another nut. You're at the creek watching my stream. That's crazy. What's the nut buck to social credit exchange rate? That's so funny. Left is way too expensive. That is way too expensive. 27? It's at Arsenal. That's fucking why. Arsenal, get your shit together. We're gonna hit the chicken tenders. I mean, waffle fries literally always clean up. Waffle fries literally always clean up. We got the cheese pizza for $4.20. Nice. And chicken tenders and fries for $12.50. I mean, those tendies don't look too bad. This is pretty cheap, but it still looks like shit. We're gonna go over here for sure. Let's go! A 9 out of 10. I mean, not a perfect run, but like good enough. Good enough for sure. Cool. Yeah, well, I mean, the one we lost on was literally which food is the worst, is least the worst. Like, that's crazy. Can I have more nut? Did you run out? Did you run out of nut bucks? They come pretty quick. This is pretty cheap, but it still looks like shit. Story of my life. I thought Dutch food was something. Yeah, I mean, this is not great. And honestly, Dutch food, like, some of the Dutch food is, I mean, stamppot I literally don't understand the attraction of. But you do some pretty decent fried food. As an American, I can connect with that. Come pretty quick. Jesus fucking Christ. Let's do the angle. Stamppot. What is stamppot? Is just cabbage and mashed potatoes, but kind of watery, to my understanding. Frikandellen? Yeah, and the bitterballen. Although I will say, oh, and cod souffle. For fuck's sake, that's so fucking good. But like, bitterballen is delicious, but I swear, is it just part of tradition that you're supposed to melt your fucking face off with the first bite? Because they're so hot. They're so hot. I ran out of nut. That's so fair. That's so fair. You'll come back. Did you use some of your 69-second breaks to touch some grass though? Bami-ballen and Nazi-blocken. Those I have not tried, but I imagine they're very good. Very Indonesian Dutch fusion. Yeah, they are meant to burn your mouth and tongue. Yeah, I don't understand how there isn't like many hospital visits a year of just people without like a front of their face because they eat it too hot. Like, it has to be like a nationwide danger. It's crazy. Let's hit this. I think this is probably 180 plus 56. So 180 plus 56, that's 136. Let's go with 42. 142. No? Yes. Oh my God, we're freezing. Hold on. I don't think I've ever been that far off. Did I do math wrong? I think I did. Oh, 180 plus, oh my God, that's so stupid. 180 plus 52. It's not 152, you fucking moron. What the fuck am I doing? That was so bad. 180, it's 252. 210? I think it's way closer to 250, yeah. 252, oh my God, that was so dumb. But at least I'm boiling now. All right, 250. Uh-oh. 249. Fuck! I can't believe I did that. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. That was incredibly dumb. I apologize. Possibly my worst one. Everyone, let's spam the nut button. So fair. Let's hit the movie to movie. The up in the air to Charlie's Nut and the Chocolate Factory. This is the Johnny Depp one, I assume, not my boy Timmy C. Up in the air. I wish I knew one other actor in this one. Nut. What's a movie with Johnny Depp? What's a movie with Johnny Depp and a whole bunch of other people? I can't think of any. Wait a minute. I got it. This is easy. This is gonna be so easy. George Clooney, Ocean's 11. To Brad Pitt, to Fight Club. To Helena Bonham Carter. To Ed Scissorhands. It's not Edward Scissorhands. No. It's the barber. Sweeney Todd, Demon Barber of Fleet Street. To Johnny Depp, to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. CHARL. Time? 30 seconds! Sweeney Todd, thank you. Oof. Radio Man, fuck. I nutted early. Couldn't hold it back. We've all been there. For sure. Yeah, Shadowstorm, I just made a horrible mistake with my math. I added 50 to 180, and then for some reason I minused 100. Forgot to carry the 1, I guess. My bad. That was not my best mathematic moment. This was clean though. Okay, what do we got? This looks like a movie I've definitely never seen. I am seeing some hints here though. If we're being real, can we zoom enhance? That says Capulet, that says Montague. I believe those are the two families in Romeo and Juliet, right? It's Romeo and Juliet. Is that what it's called? It looks very modern as a retelling. Yeah, Capulet and Montague, those are the Romeo and Juliet. It must be. Let's hit Romeo and see what comes up. Romeo plus Juliet. Romeo plus Juliet with the plus. Easy. Who didn't get this? What percent? 28% of people failed. 37% got it on the first try. Let's be real, that one was kind of easy. This was a better hint than the next one was, to be honest. I would never have gotten this. Oh my god, that's the guy from Lost! And other things. Specifically the one with Leo. Is Leo DiCaprio in this? There's... Oh my god, it is! I thought he was in a, like, actual period piece one, not like... I didn't realize he was in a modern retelling. That's crazy. What do you mean that's Verona Beach? That's very funny. It doesn't look like a great movie, I'm gonna be honest. Let's do the time guesser. What do we got? Yippee! Yippee! Is that Eisenhower? That looks like Dwight D. Eisenhower. No. Who's the one right after FDR? Ike. No, that's still Dwight. Who is this one? It's not Eisenhower. It's the one right before Eisenhower. That's a 25% on Rotten Tomato. That checks out. Truman. Thank you. It's Truman. So I think we have a year, and I think that year would be 19, well, he probably took office 1944. I think he left about like 47. We're gonna hit 47. De Gaulle. Is that De Gaulle? Is that what Charles de Gaulle looks like? I did not know that. Yeah, 45, 46 makes sense. I think I'm gonna hit 46, just because this seems like things have chilled out since World War II. Oh, that's the White House. That's literally the White House. Hold on. We can get that spot fucking on. I think I could even tell you which side of the White House that is. Hold on. The White House is right here. And then I think... does it look like the front of the White House or the back? It's either here or here. I'm gonna say right here. Lock it in. Make the guess. We were 3 meters off! Let's go! We were 1 year off. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. 1945 was right. Took it in 1945 because FDR had a stroke in the middle of his term. Yeah, that's kind of why I guessed 46. Because I was like, well, FDR was still alive for some of 45. So, like, get a smaller window to work with. Next round. Elephant and castle. Elephant and castle. I don't know what that means. Oh, this is the two. Oh, this is during World War II. Is that correct? This makes sense. Hold on. This makes sense. These kids are, yeah, during the London air raids, right? Let's go into...
No.
Let's go into... Does anyone know where... Yeah, the London Blitz, exactly. So this would be... You're abstaining? You're abstaining. Do you know where Elephant Castle is? Because I feel like if we did, that would be very helpful. It's definitely March. I'm gonna say that this is 1941. I think that was a good guess. I forgot who said it, but 1940 or 1941 makes sense. I think 1941 is best. Chloe doing no nut march. Let's fucking go. The Blitz. Yeah, it's gonna be during the Blitz. Let's see. I'm abstaining from nutting. No, I'm abstaining from nutting. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I had filtered that out. I think 1940. You think 1940, not 1941. Let's hit 1940. And then I'm assuming probably down... So my thought is, if you live like on the outskirts of London, you're just gonna send your kids out of the city, presumably. So I imagine it's towards the center of London. I can't tell you exactly where. I think this is gonna be rough on me. I'm just gonna guess around Islington. Highbury and Islington. Well, I guess we technically know that that can't be it. So how about we hit right here? I'm just gonna drop it right there and we're gonna make the guess. Wrong side of the river, 1 year off, that's totally fine. Those are excellent numbers. It looks like a lovely spring day, March 1941. If it had said March 1941, I would have thought you had done this already. Incredible. Incredible. Oh my gosh, welcome in for the 39th time. Let's go. Next round. We know exactly where this is. That's Rio, right? Is this Rio? Wait, maybe this isn't Rio. How's it going, Akash? Oh wait, no. This is Cannes. This is the French city of Cannes. Or Cannes, I don't know how to pronounce it. Somewhere around here, right? It's somewhere on the south coast. There we go. This looks right. Hold on. We can be... I'm assuming right here. And then all of this shit out here is those buildings. Let's hit Genghis Khan. Exactly. He's above the beach, so this is probably the beach. The road continues straight from where he is, so he is somewhere around here. I'm gonna drop it right... Oh, or right here. Zero Khans? I don't know what that means. It looks like the park continues to his left. We're gonna drop it right here. Trent, welcome in. How you doing? For the 31 time. More like Changus, am I right? One is Johnny Depp. Thank you, producer Liz. Yeah, Johnny Depp, and I'm assuming, I think this is... Do you think that's Michael Mann? I don't know what Michael Mann looks like, but I'm just going based on the year more than anything. I think right here, and then the year is probably like 2004. 2006? 2007. 1995? Wait, you think 95? Absurd titty for the 54th time? This is very 90s. You think 90s? Really? Chloe, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. Sleep well? Definitely 90s. Okay. Okay. Are you sure? Oh, you can see Rainbow Badge. Oh yeah, it's on me. The Rainbow Badge is fucking dope. 98? Look how young Depp is. Yeah, but I feel like he looked more gaunt in this period. Like, this seems like him at the beginning of alcoholism. Am I wrong? It could be like 98. I think it's 98, and I think we've got the spot right on. 95! Oh my god, I was even further off. That's crazy. Yeah, this is pre-liver damage Depp. Yeah, I was going based on that, but I thought he looked older. Who is this person? Jim Jarmusch. I've never heard of that. For his film Dead Man. Yeah, I should have also thought about the fact that, like, Johnny Depp probably hasn't been to Cannes in, like, 35 years. Like, this might be the last time he was in Cannes. Jim Jarmusch, of course. How could we have forgotten Jim Jarmusch? That's crazy. I'm getting a lot of mixed signals from this. Does somebody who knows something about, I'm assuming this is what, NASCAR? What is this? I don't even know what I'm looking at. It sounds like a yogurt. It does. It was so much earlier than I thought. I also thought it was like 2004. Producer Liz and I were both incredibly off. Wow, don't listen to Lair Bear. Did you say exactly 95? I'm just saying, I was listening to chatters, but I was also listening to producer Liz, who was telling me 2004. And to be honest, I also thought 2004. What is this? I can't even tell you what sport this is. Like, what is this? Galletti Yarns, Bila, Italy. What? It looks like some European car races. Yeah, but like, it's not F1. What is this? I can't even figure out the language. I feel like each of these words is in a different language. Paris, Dakar. I also saw Paris, Dakar. I do see 2001, so let's drop it at a spicy 2001. That's a big hint, but it does say France Télévision. Maybe it is Paris? It's a demolition derby. Oh, it could be. Kind of. Oh, well, that would explain why it's so tall. Maybe Paris? I don't think it's 2005. It says 2001. Both here and there, unless that's when this was founded. It's definitely, I don't think it's a Grand Prix, because then these would be F1 cars. But no buildings. Yeah, I know. That's also throwing me off. It looks so rural. Or it's Dakar. I don't know where Dakar is. I'm going to be honest with you. What country is Dakar? Is Dakar in... I feel like Dakar would be somewhere around here based on the spelling. Paris to Dakar. Oh, you think it's like a distance race? They're not driving from Paris to Dakar, Senegal. That's crazy. It could be Senegal, though. It is in Dakar. Okay, I also think Dakar is a better guess then France, then Paris. I don't know where in Senegal this would be. Conco. Where's Dakar? I would have assumed Dakar would be around here. I have no way of fact checking that. Dakar. Is it? That's Mansa Conco. I don't think I know where this place is. Higher? I mean, Senegal is just this little... Oh, I'm stupid. I was looking at the Gambia. The fuck? That was so dumb. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out to me. Okay, so I'm gonna guess it's somewhere out here. Let's hit right there. Otherwise, why would you mention Dakar, right? It's gotta be outside of Dakar. We're gonna hit 2001. We got the year straight off, and we weren't too far off on the place. That's solid. We'll take that, for sure. Still don't fully understand. Members of the Nissan Motorsport team celebrating on the podium in Senegal after completing the 2001 Paris-Dakar Rally. Never heard of this thing. That's crazy. Next round. Huge W. Huge W. Cafe Ritter. Like, Ritter the chocolate? Kabul for sure. For sure. Cafe Ritter strikes me as, isn't that a German coffee company? Yeah. I mean, not coffee. Chocolate company, but speaking of coffee. Courier. Okay, that could mean John Ritter? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not versed enough in Ritters to know. Sir John Ritter, maybe? That looks like direction to Salzburg is what I'm gonna guess. Mr. Ritter? Mr. Ritter Sport? Cafe Ritter. Ford Kuning. Okay, this is definitely Germany, right? I'm not getting any hints off of the license plate. Oh, Mainz. Yeah, but Mainz would not have Berg at the end, right? I don't think. Oh, the second one is Mainz. You're right. That one's probably Mainz. That one's probably Salz. Where's Salzburg and Mainz in Germany? And we'll just try to split the difference. I think Salzburg is around... Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, Salzburg is down here. Mainz is... I thought around here, but maybe I'm wrong. Mainz. M-E-I-N-Z. I'm not really seeing any, I don't really know where Mainz is, if I'm being honest with you. And I'm not seeing it pop up. So... Dorotheum. I'm getting kind of Rhine River Valley vibes from this. Westfalen, maybe? Westfalen. Oh, there's Mainz. Okay, hold on. We got Mainz. I think our best bet is to be right out, maybe Frankfurt. From Frankfurt to Mainz, let's do Frankfurt. And let's hit probably the center-ish of Frankfurt. Yeah, Frankfurt, yeah. Dieter Tunnel. Hopfbahnhof. Let's hit right here. We're gonna send the guest there, and now it's time to figure out a year. Ach so. Okay, so we're right about in the center here. The year, this looks like 19, I mean, honestly, 62 seems kind of right, if we're being honest. No chance this has a date on it, huh? Is it possible this is just a, no. I mean, that looks like a very modern style sign. I'm gonna go with 1971. I can tell you the time, it's 12:40. That'll get us some bonus points, maybe. That is not the time. Oh, it's 12:40. Did I say 10:40? That makes way more sense. Why does it look like they have a lifeguards podium in the center of the city? You think Berlin? Beyonce Giesel Knowles Carter. Wild name. If Beyonce is saying it, it must be true. You don't think it's Mines? So I put it in Mines. No, not in Mines. In Frankfurt. I feel like Frankfurt makes sense, but I've never actually been to Berlin, so I don't actually know. It kind of says Mines on the sign. We don't see all of it. Yo, what's your burger order? What'd you get on it? Just a regular? LMAO, stop, I'm bad at making username. That's so fair. We've all been there. We've all been there. I think I'm gonna stick with Mines. Or I'm gonna stick with Frankfurt. You do have me questioning it. I don't think is Berlin this hilly? I don't really think so. I feel like it's not. Ooh, smash cheeseburger and fries. That's an absolute classic. Absolute classic. You've made me want to have a smash burger tonight though, which is devastating. It's not devastating because it's so good. I think we hit 71 and in Frankfurt. Final guess. Oh, it was the fuck. It was the Austrian Salzburg it's referring to. Oh my god. That referred to Linz. It referred to Linz and Salzburg. Fuck. Hot damn. Yeah, wow. Rohit, welcome in. Rohit666. Okay, so it was referring to Linz and Salzburg. I thought it was Mines and kind of Salzburg. Thank you for the follow. I'm glad you're having fun. That's Pio doing his dance. Can we still see Pio? Is he still there? Yeah, that little dangly thing right there, that's Pio's tail. Hi, welcome in. All right, we're gonna try the thrice. Let's try the thrice. Oh my god, my mobile view is ruining me. I literally don't know how people go on mobile. I literally don't know how to do that. No. Let's hit with a spicy. Before co-founding the product company Fruit Tree, what Arizonan starred in The Help and Birdman? Uh-oh. Wait, Michael Keaton? Michael Keaton doesn't strike me as a man from Arizona. Yeah, but like Michael Keaton is also the only person I can think of in Birdman. I almost said Michael Birdman. Keaton, Keaton. Thank you, Isporic. Fuck. What Spider-Man franchise alum starred in Best Picture nominees The Favorite and La La Land? Oh, Emma Stone. GG's. Birdman Keaton? Birdman Keaton is actually kind of a cracked name. Can we discuss real quick how Emma Stone has like re-centered her career on just starring in the weirdest shit now? Just being the weirdest little person. It's crazy. I love Emma Stone. Emma Stone's been putting out some fucking bangers. What is it? Begonia? Incredible. And all it took was her shaving her head. I mean, honestly, have you seen the interview? Do you know the other guy that's in that thing? One of the guys that's in Begonia, his name is Stavros, right? And he's kind of known for being like this bald, weird kind of weirdo kind of guy. And not bald, but like he has like long hair and is bald. I don't question the physics of it. But like he walked onto set and he's like, I really don't want to make my hair look like good. Like I want it to look like kind of like this. Is that possible? Then he walks onto set and he sees Emma Stone fucking bald and he's like, never mind. Completely undermined his bargaining power, you know? Yeah, the comedian dude, I think. Yeah, no, he's funny. I like him. He is a little over the top, but I like him. Let's hit the next question. Stavi! We love Stavi. Stavros Helkias, I believe is his full name. Not the government name him. Wing beans, white beans, and mung beans have greater than 7% concentration of what nutrient with as much fuel as carbs? As much fuel as carbs. It can't be fiber, right? Has greater than 7% concentration of what nutrient? Is this fiber? It feels like fiber. The question is an AI hallucination? This question is an AI hallucination. A little bit, yeah. They word it particularly confusingly to try to give you extra hints in the same sentence. Protein. Okay, we think protein. That makes sense. Protein. I didn't know there were carbs in protein. Is that dumb? I thought protein specifically didn't have carbs. Okay, I stand corrected. Protein and farts. All I know is that beans equal farts. Does that count? I mean, clearly. Protein equals farts. It's actually, no, you're right. It's 7% protein and 93% fart. We're not talking carbs here, but it said 7% concentration of what nutrient? The nutrient with as much fuel as carbs. Does that not make carbs? I'm confused. I thought protein didn't have carbs, but I could be wrong. I thought they were separate. Those 4 masters with Ninja Turtles named after them. What's the only century they're all alive in? What? So they're trying to ask me when Donatello was alive. I'm assuming. So is that 15th century? So the 1400s? 1492? That sounds about right. The 15th century. GG! It's not saying it has carbs, it's saying it has it as a source of fuel. But I thought it was, they word it so confusingly, I'll just not accept it as a fact for now. They are separate. Okay. So I just misunderstood the question. My bad. That's a common problem with the thrice. I thought a nutrient was a vitamin C or some shit. I think those are like those micronutrients, but then this is a macronutrient, so a big one. You got it, so kudos, but I don't know I'm not a doctor or whatever. Well, you're in luck, because like a third of the chat is usually doctor related. Don't say camel. Smokers could opt for lipstick hiding red beauty tips in the early non-butch days of what cigarette brand? For lipstick hiding red beauty tips. What? Marlboro? Yeah, Marlboro makes sense, actually, because that would explain the little, like, shape on the Marlboro box. I stand by that. My mind went to Marlboro too. Yeah, I have no idea. This was not in any episode of Mad Men that I'm familiar with. Such a ass-worded question. I agree. Marlboro. Marlboro. They should really consider dropping the L. Marlboro. Marlboro. The fuck? That's how you spell that? Reds don't have white filters. I imagine that's where they get the little symbol from. Marlboro. Marlboro. Do you actually pronounce the L? Don Draper voice. Cigarette. That wasn't a Don Draper voice. Sorry, John Hamm. My apologies. The Spanish exclaves of Ceuta and Melilla hug the Mediterranean coast in what? Oh, this is easy. Just give it to me, Morocco. Yeah, see, we're all on the same page here. Morocco, not Morocco. Morocco. Easy dub. Easy dub. Clean. Review game. I mean, I'm gonna be real. We were kind of cracked. I'm still confused by this one. Wing beans, white beans, and mung beans have greater than 7% concentration of what nutrient with as much fuel as carbs. I still don't understand that. Anyway, we're on the color one.
Single player.
Oh, I gotta actually pay attention. That's aqua, a faded aqua, but darkened somehow. Okay. Let's hit right about. No, I think it's over there. Make it a little bit brighter, but then somehow make it darker. And then somehow make it lighter, and then make it darker. That's a good teal. I feel like a little bit more that way. Maybe one more? It's basically saying protein is a higher source compared to, is a higher source compared to carbs. Okay, that makes sense. Literally what I was thinking. Yeah, it's kind of a nice teal. I think it's more like that and then darkened somehow. No, I think that's it. I can't remember. I wish they could just give us the hex codes at the end of these. That's so fair. I mean, isn't there a way you can grab the hex code from a screenshot? So theoretically, if you rewinded for like 30 seconds and then you could get the hex code? By 30 seconds, I mean like, I knew it was darker. 9/11. We'll take that. We'll take that. Oh, that's a nice color. That's a nice color. I don't know what you could do with it. It's not clothes. It's not clothes and it's not walls, but like, it's a nice color. It's so nice, I literally already forgot it. That's not great. I think it's a little bit more blue. Is that the color? It was a nice color. I just can't remember what it was now. What the fuck? If any of us worked at Valspar, this website would be fucked. What is Valspar? I have never seen this website, but I am a fan of the nice colors. I agree, not all the colors are this nice. Hi, Aspasia. You are an hour and a half early for dinner. I think maybe right there. Lighter. We think lighter. That feels about right. Oop. I might have fucked it. Okay, I think that's it. Oh! There was something off about the colors. I'm gonna have to, okay, hold on. 195 versus 202. That's what happened. That's where the mistakes were at. These two numbers basically don't even matter at that point. Oh, that's Byzantine purple. That's clear. That much is clear. That's Byzantine purple. Let's go right to here. Maybe a little bit bluer. This is feeling wrong. Let's go a little bit bluer. Oh, I think we fucking had it for a second there. Maybe drop the saturation a little bit. It's Twitch purple. That's actually an excellent point. It's Twitch purple. It's Christian purple, Orthodox purple. It's a good color. It's Byzantine purple, exactly. I don't believe people can color match this perfectly from memory. I'm really trying here. I feel like I'm doing okay. Way off, darker. Like that? I feel royaler. Am I still way off? Did I misremember the color? I feel like this looks right to me. Darker? I mean, you're literally the GOAT at this game. So it's kind of hard for me to question you. I feel like I'm gonna send it there. Oh, fuck, you're right. Still, incredible numbers. Absolutely incredible numbers. No, like, I don't think anyone can list the color to the exact H number. That seems insane. That is insane, but you should see Lair Bear in action. Lair Bear, like, averages a full 50 points. Like, it's crazy. You got the Royaler, though, so W. We did get the Royaler one. Honestly, both of these are a nice purple. I think I got one that was 9 point. Okay, I gotta look. That's like a forest teal somehow, right? That's like forest green with a hint of teal. So how about like right? Oh, we're gonna. Well, let's drop that. Up that. Bring it to right there. The color of my old school uniform polos. That's so fair. I mean, it's a kind of a good color for a school uniform. Less foresty. Less foresty. I'm gonna assume that's slightly bluer. I mean, that's looking pretty good. I only went one down. It's very imperialistic green. It does seem like the kind of thing that like an early uniform would be before they knew what camouflage actually was. I feel like that seems right. Definitely a soupçon of blue. Only a soupçon? Un soupçon? Wait, I thought you spell soupçon like soup spoon. Like soup, and then it's aunt. Am I wrong? I think that looks right. Soupant. Did I miss the geogrid? You did miss the geogrid. How'd we do? I think we did pretty decent. No, we didn't. We fucking got cooked. Soup's con. Soup con. Soupçon? Was there a PP today? There was a PP today. It was good. We discussed the ethics, not the ethics, the etiquette, sorry, the etiquette of coffee, of being at a cafe. I miss PP. Oh, how did Belle do on the Wordle? I did okay. I did feel misled. I felt misled by everybody else's answers in the Wordle section. I missed this fire discussion. Okay, what we basically learned is that Liz and I are too American. The overall conclusion is that we should be less afraid of talking, of not complaining necessarily, but addressing problems directly with the staff was our problem. I think we need to go a touch darker and then we send it. Oh, I should have stayed lighter. Oh, I would have been so much better lighter. That girl Jess, thank you. I get those several hours ahead of you. That is true. Sometimes somebody in the chat, in the Wordle part of Discord, will drop yesterday's, like 6 hours from now, and I'll be really confused. It needed a whisper of blue. You're right. But hey, incredibly close. Okay, we were actually 12 off on the hue. I feel like they kind of handed that to us. I don't see that as an issue. Customers do that over here in our coffee shops. I'd rather that than a bad review. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. That's kind of what the end result was, I guess. Basically, long story short, producer Liz and I waited for literally an hour before asking where our bacon, egg, and cheese was, which was devastating. Bruh, I know, I'm sorry. This is a dark sienna. This is a dark sienna. This is brick color. Brick color, that's gonna be over here in the orange section, a little bit redder. Let's go up to there. No. We're gonna need to drop that a little bit. Hold on. A little bit darker? Okay, shit. I think we're in a bit of a problem. I've forgotten what the color is. It's dark sienna. This doesn't look anything like sienna. Let's drop the... How's that? That looks like a dark sienna. That looks like a dark sienna, right? Is this wrong? Uh-oh. I would be crashing out. I mean, like, someone's getting sacked. I mean, they, like, okay, the one guy definitely was a Nepo hire, for sure. He definitely did not know what the fuck was going on and did not care. Also, low-key, I didn't even mention this during the PP. I did not mention this during the PP, but we literally looked back at that guy behind the counter, and he was straight up eating a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich while we were waiting. I didn't even mention that in the PP. It should have been front and center. That looks like dark sienna to me. It was mine 100%. Yeah, I know. It probably was. He made one and then was like, oh, he's just making mine. And then he ate it. Yeah, no, he literally was. Isn't it brown? I feel like it needs a little bit of red somehow, but I don't know how to do that without making it no longer sienna. I think this is as right as I'm gonna get. The more you mess with the color, the further you get from the actual color. That's devastating. I think that's... No, that's not sienna enough. That's gold. One more frame up. Okay. Fuck, it was more red! God damn it. It was literally just brown. Brown is hard! What color is brown? Aren't all colors brown? Why can you only get to brown through orange? That's devastating. I'm gonna be real with you though, we kind of fucking cooked. I am brown. Yeah, but where are you on the hue list? Points at screen, it's brown. Yeah, I get your point. I get it. All colors are brown and no colors are yellow. That, honestly, bars. I think you're kidding. I don't care. Yellow is not a color. Yellow is wrong white. It's white that's wrong and corroded white. You know? Do we want to do a against chat version? I'm not gonna post score, that's insane. Rusted white, corroded white. Yeah, let's do one against chat. All right. I'm gonna hit this and then I think it gives me the code, right? Copy.
Link copied.
Control V. All right. Get in fast. I'll let you guys start playing a little bit before I start playing so that you guys get a little bit of a head start on me. Famously because I'm so fast at it. literally aged white. Yeah, literally. Like, it's corroded white. It's aged white. It's rusted white. It's bad. I'm on mobile, so I'll spare you my incompetence. That's totally fair. I don't know how people... Producer List does have Twitch up on, like, in the, like, picture-in-picture mode, which I think would overstimulate the fuck out of me. I'm not in mobile, but I am also incompetent. That's me as fuck. That's me all the time. I'd be extra incompetent on mobile, though. Hot damn. All right, I think I'm gonna start playing. All right. That's fucking gray. That's like, what hue are we working with? This is probably a bluish hue. We're gonna drop the darkness. We're gonna drop that. Oh my God. I think we fucking got it. I think that's the exact fucking color. I think I'm playing with it too much. I think I should go back to there. I think that's it. Fuck. Okay, 9.0. That's excellent. We'll take those. We'll take those for sure. All right, next one. That is Teletubby plus pea green. Teletubby plus pea green. That puts us around right there. Drop that. Pull that up. Maybe pull that up a little bit. Get a little bit more blue. Uh-oh. I think I've gotten myself lost. That's literally pea soup green. I feel that. I think maybe a little bit more in that color. IDK, what color you're trying to make, or do you just have to remember the color? You have to remember it and then make it. I think it's much more yellow. Okay. Yeah, that looks better. That looks more Teletubby. That's more Teletubby. I was going all in mushy peas, but no Teletubby. I think we need a little bit more vibrance. It was more vomity, still more yellow. More vomity. Awesome take. I think that's it. I think that's it. Oh, shit. Okay, you were correct. Way more green, yep. Well, way more yellow, specifically. Yellowy green. All right, let's hit the next. That is like baseline green. I don't think you can get much more green than that. If I was picking a section of green, I think I would go slightly on the green, I almost said on the greener side. It's like racing green, yeah. I think that's it, right? You had it low key. I think that's it. This might be too light. Make it dark. More green, more dark. I think right fucking there, man. Okay, you were right, more dark, but we almost got 911 again. Just saying, we almost got 911. 910 is perfectly fine. That is seafoam teal. Not seafoam green, seafoam teal. Slightly greener. I don't fully remember the color anymore. Fuck, I kind of forgot it. Bro said 911. I be saying 911 all the time. Although I will say I made a TikTok of one of the clips where I did say 911. I believe I said scratch and sniff Twitch would be 911 for the noses. Or 911 for anybody with noses. And TikTok like banned me for a little bit. let's hit, hello, Jaden. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, Frostborn nutted. Let's fucking go. Wait, why doesn't it say the amount of times? Oh, wait, it does, it does, it does. It's your first time. Let's go. Excellent first nut. This has got to be slightly lighter. Shit. Congrats, kidding. Only for a couple of minutes. It just made me take down the video. By made me, I mean it... Actually, it didn't. What it did was it said literally 0 people will see this, which is crazy. Color blindness hits me. That's so fair. I should have made it grayer. I got the hue almost perfect. I was too focused on the hue. I didn't think at all about the shade. My bad, my bad. I was off by almost like a full half. That is a wonderful purple. That is Barney the Dinosaur purple. That is Barney the Dinosaur purple. I literally think we have it. Barney is way darker. Really? In my mind, this is the exact color of Barney. Am I wrong? Oh, Frostbore, you get a nut ban whenever you hit the nut. That's your first time nutting. Yeah, you get a little bit of a ban. It just gives you a moment to go out and touch some grass, you know? I think my phone is going to nut. No, you get banned for 69 seconds when you do it, just so you can touch grass.
For sure.
For sure. I'm getting better at my that looks right to me. Didn't make it dark enough. Oh, hot damn though. Hue-wise, we're really fucking close. Because I've done it 3 times and it just said 2 today. That's weird. That's weird. Inan! Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? Okay, I got 2. I mean, it's 2 behind Mod Bear. Like, hot damn. I feel like Rafa Nadal in 2008. I'm the best there ever was if you exclude #1 Roger Federer. I'm trying to win Wimbledon, and bro's just hogging all the gold. That's crazy. Excellent. That's incredible. Bro, you have a superpower. Oh, it was only us. Oops. Nadal is very cool. Incredible amounts of topspin. Like, literally, like, invented his own way of playing. It's crazy. Huge W for Mod Bear.